From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL.
Oh yeah, prime time in Green Bay. Let's go. Oh, that green. Okay. Sam Arnold. Kids see ghosts.
Sam Darnold and the Green Bay Packers taking on Trey Lance and the Baltimore Ravens.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football. So are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Let's go, Big Ben. His Calatai.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started.
He got it.
And off we go from
Let's go,
Lambeau.
Dre. Let's go, Dre. Let's go, Dre. Let's go, Dre.
And here
Let's go,
comes
Dre.
a return from just beyond the goal line.
Yeah.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now on the field. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
We know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise, and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Darnold. This is the tight end fan. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On second down, Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. From the 50, it's Darnold.
Good job, accidentally.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. As
Good
that was
accidental
not an
break
easy
there,
one to
my
hold
boy.
on to.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
He's trash. James Washington stinks.
Into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Ravens with their first shot on offense. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And what I'm looking for from him today, things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
First down, Lance. And connecting here with DJ Shark. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Throwing now is Lance. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Lance. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off of play action, here's Lance. Finds the open target, Arnold. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
No coach or teams ever have.
That's cool, DJ. Go sit your ass down. Go sit your ass down. Go sit your ass. Sit your motherfucking ass down.
When someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
Preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Going deep here for Landry. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Eat a D.
A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
It's scoreless after 1. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw.
Good job, y'all.
But it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure
Good job, everybody, again, man.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Best in the league. Good job, bro.
Good defenses. It's understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. We just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
It's one of only 3 that had multiple Super Bowls in that feat. Only Peyton Manning and Tom Brady joined him on that mountaintop.
You know, one of the most impressive things to me about Brad and his career.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Take it in at the 3.
Oh.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that
That's
again.
my fault.
Now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Second down at 7.
Just get up the motherfucking field, y'all.
On play action, Lance.
Bro, let me roll out, bro. It's not what I want. It's not what I want.
Nichols.
Come
And
on.
there to get him, it's a loss of 5. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. They set up the screen for Henry. Trucks over him, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee.
Get him off your body,
Good
Tyler.
for a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. The Lance going to throw. Higbee secures it over the middle. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is close to the sideline. But no, they'll say
But that's
bounds.
okay.
He caught it, but
That's
was not in
okay.
bounds.
If I thought that ball would tick
During
earlier,
these
it's
preseason
probably a
games, we're in
dime.
week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I didn't even realize it was slowed down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Now Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
You know him, yeah, yeah.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
That's quality. That's quality.
Darnold on 1st down.
Hit him.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, he dropped it.
So
That's the throw. The throw is to the cover too. Let me see it. Oh, good job, Marcus Peters. Good job, little Marcus.
Them all greens clean.
Them all greens are clean, bro. Who is that? 28, my boy. Them all greens are super clean. Oh, this is Hunter Renfro.
the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Darnold.
Come on, over the middle. Make the play. Yo, good job, y'all.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Shit.
Here's Darnold.
Quick over the middle. Yeah, make a fucking play, y'all.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Darnold.
Hit it.
Complete. Jefferson.
Man, get that ball up out of him, bro.
They'll get him down.
They're going
after
quickly
a
again.
pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Cover 4.
Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the
Got
clock
him.
moving.
Good job,
Over
y'all.
the middle, and it's
Ooh.
incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Shit.
They'll try and run for it without
Get
it.
him, bro.
And
Oh,
he brings this
fuck.
out to the 46. Good enough for the
Man, they
1st.
finna try to kick a fucking
Now the
field goal.
Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Darnold.
Get there. Yes, sir.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Motherfucker. Where you been, 92? Look at the draft class. Let's go. You see my boy Zeke Boyd coming in the 5th round, though. Drake London, you already know what he can do. You just got to get him on the field. As soon as we get him on the
Here's
field.
2nd and 10.
Let me go beat his ass. Let me go beat his ass.
To
Missed
throw
him.
is
Didn't get him
Darnold.
down. Nobody's open. Got him. Good job.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Oh, I'm dumb. I thought that was third down.
Shot before the break, Darnold. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So
good job,
we reach halftime here.
Ooh, smacked him. Good job, Let's go.
As we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man, Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
Trying to fight for your
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, the defenses look to be ready for the regular season. Maybe not the offenses just yet, but still a half to go as we get you back out to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Let's go stretch then. Let's run a stretch.
They'll start the third quarter with a run by Cohen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And a quick throw here that's complete.
Let's run it.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Right. You know what? That's pressure on you. Yeah, that's pressure on you. Y'all can go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Back to, okay, who's that? Blue Pentro? Marvin Harrison. Hit the sweet, hit the sweet. Say. My bad, 60. My bad. I should have let him block somebody and I could have raced the other nigga.
That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
Oh, Riley. Okay, cool. Shit.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A huge play there on the screen pass.
He's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Back to throw.
Nope.
Cantrell.
Run him over.
Hitter here, it's complete.
I was off on the timing of the button. Let's run it. And who's in charge?
A gain of 6 there on 1st. And quickly, they get to the line.
We're going to take that. It's going to end with 3, so all right.
second down now. Minor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Cohen.
Whoa, somebody was whooping ass over there. Let's go.
Touchdown. Tariq Cohen, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Who whooped that?
No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the
60,
goal line.
60, 60, McNeil.
Not a real good job of
McNeil, I think that's my
they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there.
That's not the number 1 pick. That's a different nigga. That's a nigga lower on the. It's like my 4th round pick in there kicking ass. Let me go check on see my boy McNeil right now before I forget to go check on. Can I get into the stats? Offensive line stats. Brian here. Across the time.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was polished off by a Tariq Cohen touchdown.
Just whiffs on it, and then you see Ben loose with the ball in the pocket, puts it on the ground, almost turns it over. Nice quick get off the corner. Give credit to Clowney. He got that personal, that's unsportsmanlike on the last drive, got benched for Bill Augusta, gets back out there, makes a play. Neither team has converted on 3rd down time. This is a tough one. This 3rd and 16. Trying to get some of it back. There's Najee Harris. Beyond the 40. MJ Stewart made the stop. Scuffling after the wrist as they pick up 13.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it.
He said, listen, I wasn't on the ground. He was still fighting for yards.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Want y'all to see my boy, my future Hall of Famer. Want y'all to see my future Hall of Famer go to work right quick.
Number 2.
I call fucking time. That shit's fucking stupid. My boy, you see it? Stop playing. Stop playing. Watch him work. Watch my boy go to work. Watch my boy go to work. Watch my boy go to work. Watch what he do. Shed the block. Shed it. Get off me. You too little. Oh, get your little ass back. And, give me the ball, little nigga. Yeah, give me, punk ass nigga. Lucky. I almost took your motherfucking lunch. No, just know it next time. Let him know. Next time it's going down. And take his ball. Take his cookies. Let's go. Motherfucker.
Just their first, so 2 remaining
Hall of Fame,
as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
that boy got the sharks on. That's why he can't move fast.
You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Oh. Make the play. Good job out there, Cisco.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Come down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off play action.
Oh shit! Let me out of my shit. Nobody's open, bro.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to have the Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
Yeah. Let me get my 4-3. Let me get my 4-3.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Nash.
It's not a first down, though.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Let him loose. Cut him loose. Oh, missed him.
Room to run for Gaskin.
Make the play. Make the play.
Touchdown, Packers.
User error, bro. If you don't do that shit, they not gonna do nothing, bro. That was so stinky. This nigga just fell down. 80 reads. Your dad is not proud of this. Whoa.
Until he popped a big one like that, and you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions.
I might have to change his name. I might have to change it. I didn't. We might have to go to witness protection for that.
Here in the second half, that got done.
The Packers keeping the offense out there now.
That boy pissed down his leg.
Boy, God. Oh shit. Oh man, everybody not doing shit. I was expecting to run though. Boy pissed down his leg. That is awful, dog. Nano, that boy Nano.
They're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Oh shit.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Come on, kid, let's get out there.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, hey.
In hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard
line. Good play action, good footwork breaker, but of course an interception. It looks so good, Cam. Play action, flipped his hips and turned and threw a beautiful interception. Oh, shit. Yeah, 25. Mm-hmm.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
For some reason, he gets in this position and he tries to force the football. And that happened last week, same thing.
Damn.
Off the bootleg. Cantrell. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
I never heard him say that before.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff to Cohen running left side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Off the play fake. Cantrell. This will go to Henry out wide.
I'm definitely going to let Trey Lance play the 4th quarter. Let him get some reps because he stinks anyway.
He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Bad punt, too. 21, catches it out to 15.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
Get out of there.
And it'll be Packer football.
Bad.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Get out of here, Air Reed. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Throwing on first down. Holcomb. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Try to get that ball. Yeah, I'm going to get that bitch, though.
Before they're able to knock him down.
That's cool, little boy.
And here we are in the fourth quarter,
That's
partner.
cool,
We watch them
little boy.
drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
Oh,
Just for
him.
himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On first down, Holcomb.
Hit him.
Looking for his running back, and he's
Missed
got
him with 2 people.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
They'll wind up getting
Get off that block, man. Good job. Good job.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
Oh,
harder to move it.
good job.
Get it
But
inside
that's
the red
bullshit.
zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Feel like I got held a
We
little
always
bit.
know that he
All
is
right,
tough
all
and
right,
run
all right.
supported.
Third
I think the way that he
down.
gets there is he
Little
understands
bird.
what an offense is going to do
Little
before
bird.
the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll look to throw
Hit
forward
it.
on 3rd and 1.
Make the play. 57, let's go. That's the nigga who missed the, who didn't strip the ball a couple plays ago. Good job. 57, number 1 championship. Good bro. Championship.
That's going to bring up a 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play. Not 1 second, not 1 bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He connected on his first, this from 41.
Could have blocked it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Ravens taking the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest to this 4th quarter. Play action, now it's Lance. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He's down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Oh.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Oh, good.
Oh, the return is Ward. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Finding Gaskin underneath and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Bro, why didn't the fucking camera change?
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
They'll run now with Gaskin, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Gaskin again on second down. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, they'd be up in the 300s right now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This is Anderson, and down he goes.
Oh, he didn't get out of bounds. Oh. Damn, that's tough.
retreated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Damn.
Jacksonville did not. New England was taking out some frustration. There's no question.
New England.
50-burger. Second down and 8 for Baker and the Browns. Mayfield being chased by Hayward. That's third down. I don't understand why Nick Chubb isn't on the football field. If you're going to run the football on first down, you're going to give it to Dearness Johnson. Why don't you give it to Nick Chubb if he's averaging 5.5 yards per carry? Why do you keep trying to get to the perimeter on this football team on the defensive side of the ball? I don't understand right now what Cleveland's attack is, what their approach is attacking this defense, where they have been gunning down the middle running the football all year long, and they're not trying to do it. I don't understand. Steelers the worst rushing defense in the NFL. That would make perfect sense. The Baker's missed his last 10. Do I hear 11? Mayfield scrambling and throwing, and that is a completion to Jarvis Landry and a first down. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Got 9. Ben Roethlisberger likely playing in his final home game.
This is the rookie from Florida. Right. This is the one. Number 74th ranked. So behind the mirror. No, beta. Fuck, this shit fucking froze, bro. Shit broke.